today is the day we bring these kids to life. So I can have a friend. You're gonna come to life. And you're gonna come to life as well.
And I can't forget about you.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Do you think summoning these unfinished products is gonna make you friends? Listen, I know you're lonely and stuff, but there's better ways to do this. Plus, you're just a stuffed animal. I don't think you have any magic powers of your own. But if you're lonely, let me go ahead and fix up that for you. You ready? 1, 2, 3, and a snap of a dime. Voila! There you go. Your own personal friend, Pet Frog. This can be your new friend and pal to go ahead and hang out. And if you really want an actual other friend, let's go ahead and create one of these to go ahead and give you a new friend, shall we?
Yes, please.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and pick. Which one are you thinking to want to be your friend?
If I'm gonna pick who's gonna be my first friend, I pick the dog. I want the dog.
You want the dog?
Yes.
Are you wanting another pet?
Yes.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and get you a dog. So this is the one that you wanted?
Let me get a better look. Yes, that is the one.
Alrighty. Looks like we're gonna be doing a craft today, guys. Let's go ahead and make Hook your new friend. Alrighty, guys. You heard Hook. They want a doggo friend, so let's go ahead and make the dog. Let's get a closer view, shall we?
Alrighty, and here's a closer look of the needle creation dog kit that we're going to be creating for Hook. I'm excited. Now let me go ahead and flip this over so you guys can see the materials that is included in this packet. It does not include everything though.
Let's open her up because she's not going to be making herself. Is she? We're not that magical. Let's get this going. Ooh, so some of the yarn is really pretty. So from what I learned in the last craft kit from Hook is when they say leave a tail, don't leave it too long because you might run out of yarn. So we got everything that we need. Sorry for that look. I'm not a big fan of these plastic no neck needles. And plus, I just lost my 3.75 needles at the hospital. So I gotta get a new one. It is okay, we're supposed to be working with what we have. Because if you want your yarn to go and last for the project, you have to work with what you have. And this is what they gave us. I don't like it.
And of course, I have to give you guys a better view of all the materials they include inside this kit and the pattern as well.
Alrighty, now that we have all of our things placed down and everything, we have our instructions because we will need this. This has the pattern inside. And this is not my first pattern reading because okay, so we do have a name for this. Okay, so we're opening up the pattern. Yep, that's the basic instructions. And just if you ever get these kits are available at, I don't know if they're still available because I got these, I believe, a year ago, legitimately a year ago. And at home, no, not home, Hobby Lobby, wrong age, it's the Hobby Lobby, that's where I got them. So they were $8.99 at the moment, and it was $8.99. Oh, that's a sticker, yeah, so they could easily just take that off if they decide to price it down or upward. So let's go ahead and read this pattern and go ahead, grab your drink because this is going to be a wild ride because there's a lot to do here. Hook, no offense, this one's a lot more intricate than you, sir. Lady, gnomes don't have gender, so why am I assuming your gender? So okay, anyways. Let's read these instructions. So it looks like we start off with the head, and then we go to the nose, body, ears, which we do make 2, and then what's an orbit? Spot. Oh, guess what? So it's a spot on the dog. So it's probably this one, that spot. A tail, hands, which you make 2, legs, which you make 2, and then the scarf. And then it does say if you need help, you can email us at help@askcrafter.com. So if you do end up getting this and you're confused.com, they have an email. I don't know if they respond. Maybe they do. Maybe for customer service. Who knows? I don't. Alrighty. Let's get into the proper attire of doing the craft stuff. Grab your drinks, whether it be tea, coffee. My cup of tea right now is water. That's it. I'm a water drinker. Alrighty. Get comfortable because this is going to be a nice crafting video. So let's craft together. Let me get comfortable. Okay. We got the crafting outfit on, and you're probably thinking, man, you really have a crafting outfit? Yes, I do. Don't judge me. I need glasses. My eyes are old. I'm supposed to have prescription glasses. So I ended up losing them one day, and I never found them. So, crafting glasses, because sometimes I cannot see my stitch, and it is important to see your stitch, especially counting-wise. And also, I have a lot of long hair, and I don't want my hair getting caught into the stitches, which happens if I have my hair down. So, why I have my hair up? Alrighty, let's start crafting. Like I said earlier, we're going to go ahead and start with step 1, which is the head. And round 1 is we're going to go to the right side with CA, which is white. This is the white. It's a lot of white. And we're going to chain 2 and then 6 single crochets into the second hook into the second chain from the hook. And there should be 6 stitches. And then place your place marker. Ooh. Place marker, let me get that. Alrighty, so these crafts do not have your place markers, but it is okay because I'm a professional crafter and I have my own place markers. And normally I like to start off with 2 because it's nice to see your first stitch and your last stitch so you know where to go. So, not sponsored any of this, but crafting kit right here. It's not a kit in general. It just gives you your basic craft crochet needs. Comes with 2 sets of hooks, 2 different types of sets of hooks, all different sizes, along with the tapestry needle. A lot of these different types of place markers as well. So, and it comes with scissors. It's just a really good thing. You can get it on Amazon. So, good job, Amazon. Good part. I think it's a cute package. It's a cute package. It's very flowery. I love the color. So yeah. Enough of the chit chat there. Let's get our round. We have our stitch. Well, I like to call it my round because I count out loud for the stitches, but for rounds, the rows. Oh, it also comes with these too. In that kit. Okay. And bowl for this yarn. So let's go ahead. Now, this isn't the first time I've started off with using this type of crafting kit before. Hook was made by the same people that I'm doing the dog with, this type. Oh yeah, there's 2 different types of ears. Okay, we're just making the head first. Making the head. I'm thinking with the view really quick. Do you guys want to see me talk or do you want to see the things? That's what I'm thinking going on. Alrighty, so we're going to start with round 1, which they say is, yeah, no, that's not my, that's the wrong way. Okay, flip that over. Round 1, there we go. Round 1 is with white, chain 2. So, let's go ahead and make a slip stitch. Okay. 1, 2, 6 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2, here. One. Put that in our mark. One, two, three. Okay, so this is where I get frustrated with this yarn. You see this? We don't want that. And we want to make sure we get all of this through that last string, or else it's going to make our piece wonky. This is why I'm not a big fan of this string, of this yarn from the... There we go. Oh, and we got that. And it looks like we got that off camera, but we ended up getting that. Alrighty, so that was 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 4, 5, 6. Oh, yarn's getting tight. Let's pull. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and count our stitches really quick. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which was our first one. Let's go ahead and put that there. We're gonna go ahead and conjoin. Okay, we won't be needing that right now. Okay, so let's see. We're gonna increase in this round. Let's go ahead and go 2. And let's increase. And when we increase, we're just going to single crochet twice in the same stitches and all around. So we got 1, 2. So we should have 12 by the end of this row. Let me go ahead and do this off camera. Save time.
So I made a boo-boo. I made a boo-boo. I noticed that this wasn't closing all the way. It should have. Right here. Should have been closing all the way. But it got knotted instead. Like really bad. And I have no choice but to cut this. And this kit gives you the exact amount of what you need, and losing this, you may think, Mimi, that's so little. It makes a difference. It really does make a difference, and you're supposed to leave a tail. So hold on. I have yarn. Now this is acrylic, this is I believe cotton, so, and it's 2 different brands, but the white is pretty much matching. I don't like using this yarn anyway. Like this yarn I actually like using, but this yarn that the crafting kit comes with is no bueno. I don't like it whatsoever. But I mean, we could try to continue on to see, as in with the craft kit. I think we should continue on with the craft kit to see if we can continue on with this less amount. But I'm just telling you now, there is no room for errors when it comes to the yarn that they provide. But I do have yarn that's pretty much the same, almost the same white, not exactly, but it will do. So let's just get to cost this much. And like I said, you're probably thinking, oh, you're overreacting. Listen, when I was cutting the tails way too long for a hook, I ended up what did I end up doing? I think I ended up like trying to cut off tails and actually tying them in to finish up, I believe, the arms. So, like I said, it's not ideal for making mistakes. So, I think let's go ahead and try this again. I'm gonna go ahead and do a magic circle. I know in the instructions it says don't do a magic, it's clearly says chain 2, but I don't want to make that mistake again. So we're doing a magic circle. And excuse me while I go gremlin mode, you know, hunched over. Alrighty, so I remember why, because it just Alrighty, and now that we're caught up and going the second round, we're going to be on the third row, so let's go ahead and move that to there. Why you gotta be so buttery fingers? Let's go ahead and put our abomination all the way to the side. Okay. And so the third round is going to be, we're going to single crochet in this stitch, and then we're going to do an increase. And like I said in the last time, an increase is when you single crochet twice. Well, I guess do your stitch twice in the same. So we did our first single. So, and as you can tell, I'm fighting with the string, and I did fight with the string when I made hook. Believe it or not, that's why hook is pretty sassy. So hopefully we have plenty of string to finish this pup, but our abomination, you know, kind of will tell us otherwise. Alrighty. So we're gonna single crochet. I'm gonna take my time on this, guys, because we cannot afford any more errors. I know us humans, we make mistakes. Believe it or not, us muggle humans, we make mistakes. Holy cow. Thank the Bob I have yarn. Is it the same type of yarn? No. Because do I like this yarn? No. Now, you're probably thinking, I'm kind of thinking outside of my head right now. Reason why I don't like these yarns is, one, they're very reason number one, as it just so happens, there's reason number one just happened right here. So this has happened the second time. It's just the worsted yarn acrylic feels horrible in the hands. I'm very sensitive, very touch sensitive, texture wise and stuff, and this is a yarn I would not pick out because to me it's itchy. I don't like it. I don't like holding it. I don't even like working with it because it's on my skin and it doesn't feel really too pleasant. And I'll complain about the hook again. The hook is really not good. I mean, it's doing its job, but it's a plastic hook, so it's bendable. And I normally work with metal hooks, and I normally work with hooks that have a square neck. I don't like working with hooks with skinny necks. So, and another reason why I don't like this yarn is because if you ever so slightly go between the fibers of the yarn, it will snag and it will pull tension with your work, and you really don't want that. You want a consistent tension with your work that you have. Ideally, if I had my own yarn, I would do the first round differently. I don't like doing the chains when you could easily make a magic circle. Magic circles are my best friends. I love magic circles. Now, I didn't even bother trying to attempt a third time because the same thing happened in the second time I attempted this. I keep crocheting off the thing, but what happens is it keeps getting snagged. Apparently I do something wrong because I'm not used to this type of method. So we're gonna have like a big open gaping hole of a head, which stinks, which makes me think I might need to make a hat for this dog. I might have to improvise a hat or something. So, alright, this is our last stitch of the round. Take that off and cut in an increase. So we're gonna just single crochet twice in the same. Alright, and that's round 3, guys. So pretty much we're gonna be increasing each round. So with increasing each round is we're going to single crochet. So this round, so row 4 is going to be, we're going to single crochet in two stitches. So 2 individual stitches, and then we're going to increase in the 3rd stitch. And normally with my brain, a cool way to indicate on how many stitches for increases you're at, depending on how you do your patterns and stuff, what I like to do is my brain is you're going to be making 4 stitches to increase all together. So each round you tend to make as many stitches as you need. So round 1 you're making 1 stitch into the circle, and that will leave you your 6 stitches rounds. Second row you're making two increases, so you're making increases in each stitch, which is 2 stitches. 3rd stitch you're making 3, so you're making your first individual stitch, and then your next stitch is the increase, which is 2 stitches equaling 3. Now, as you can tell with the 4th one, we're going to do 2 individual ones, and then we're going to do the increase, which is 2 in the same, which is leaving you to 4. So we're going to be doing this on, and it looks like we're going to stop at round 8. And that's going to leave us to 48 stitches. So I'm going to go ahead and do this off camera, and I'm going to meet back with you once the head is at the round 8, so you guys can see the consistency of it. So I'll meet you then. Don't judge me, it's not snack break. Listen, I wanted to eat. When your body tells you to eat, eat. Take care of yourself. Plus, I'm rewarding myself since I just got done with round 8. So let me enjoy the snack. I'm also reading the instructions here. So it looks like from here, I'm gonna go ahead, and it looks like on round 9, I got a single crochet in all of the 48 stitches I just made. Round 10, I'm gonna have to increase, giving me 54 stitches. Round 11, single crochet. Round 12, we're going to start decreasing. So let me go ahead and make the next few rounds. I'm actually going to go ahead and finish this head and then come back to you guys and let you have the final product, because I'm running out of room on my camera. And when I say camera, I mean my phone. You gotta work with what you got. I'll be back. I'm back. I fibbed. I'm not done with the head, but I am done increasing and single increasing, and we're actually on a row where we're going to decrease. And I didn't really get to explain to you what decreasing is, but I did explain to you what increasing. So let me go ahead and show you what decreasing is. Follow me. Alrighty, we have our work here. So decreasing is, with this round, we are on round 12. Round 12. Okay, so we're on round 12. In round 12, we're going to single crochet in 7 stitches, and then we're going to, I like to do an invisible decrease, and I'll show you guys how I do an invisible decrease. And normally
With decreases, I like to use another hook, like a crochet marker, to show where your next stitch is going to be. So let's go ahead and single crochet the 7. So that's going to be our, so 1, 7th one. Alrighty, so now we're at the decrease. So we have to stitch these 2 stitches together to decrease. These 2 stitches together to decrease. And before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and count 3 since we have to decrease with 2. So 1, we have 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna go ahead and place a stitch marker in here. And then, so I know where my first stitch is going to be. So we're gonna go ahead in the front loops only, grab, I'm trying to get like a good view for you guys to see, but in my angle it's really hard to see where I'm at. So first loop, hopefully you guys can see this because I'm looking away from the camera. So we're in the first loop, let's go ahead and grab our second loop. So like I said, we're only doing the front loops. And then I'm gonna grab our yarn over and pull, yarn over and pull like if it's gonna be a single crochet stitch, and then make sure you don't get that yarn piece. Alrighty, and then that's how you decrease. And the reason why I have this in here, because for me, it's hard to tell where the next yarn is, like the next stitch is going to be. So I like to put the indication so I know where to put my hook. So you don't accidentally put a stitch in what you decrease and then it would honestly be a boo-boo mistake. So that's how you decrease. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this row. I have to do this 6 times to make 48 stitches. So let me go ahead and finish this up. Let me finish this head up since I taught you guys how to decrease successfully, and we'll go from there. Toodles. Alrighty, so several hours later, we have the head done. It doesn't look like much. Hopefully we'll have yarn because I guesstimated how much they would want me to, you know, fasten off and leave to tying in for, not really tying in, but sewing in the head. But remember, I also had my boo-boo. So, but head's done. Let's go ahead and move that out of the way. Step 2 is the nose, and it looks like we're going to continue on with the white. So this is just 7 rounds this time. I'm gonna go ahead and do it off camera to save some time, and I don't really have a good view for you guys, and I feel bad, and I want to do this. So I'm gonna break right now. I'm starving. I'm losing focus. Story of my life, but yeah, time to eat. It's time to up and move, stretch around. This might be a few day project type of thing if my focus is this bad. At least I have about 2 weeks to do this filming. So, update on the nose. I'm on round 5 for the nose, and I notice a flaw in my yarn. Part of it has unraveled, unfortunately, so it's not the best yarn, which I experienced in the last kit. So, but I'm not going to fret. I'm going to continue on. I'm not going to fret like this yarn right here. I'm going to continue on and try to make this. So, on it. So I just got done making the nose, and I'm so concerned right now because this is wide. This is so wide, and I'm looking at the fact that this is not looking good because I got frayed again. and the yarn is not getting any better at all. It's getting worse. And this is not from me. The yarn came like this. So this is why you have to be careful with craft kits, especially with yarn craft kits, because you don't know what type of yarn you're gonna get. And that's with any type of yarn, like hand-picked yarn too, because I've hand-picked yarns before and had, hey Pussy, I hand-picked yarns before and had bad yarn. It happens. It definitely happens, but well, nose is done. This is not looking promising. This is gonna look like a very Frankenstein dog. I'm so sorry, dog. Fusilia, I'm a little bit worried and concerned here. Okay, I got step 3 now, which is the body. Body's gonna take me some time, so I'm gonna work on the body off camera. Especially since I've been having such, bless you Fuzzy, since I've been having a bad time with this yarn. I'm gonna go sit down on a couch, be comfortable, my back's a little bit stiff, work on the body off camera. When I'm done with the body, I will come back on camera. Don't know if it'll be the next day because it is getting later and I have to use daylight lighting. So, alrighty, until the body's done.
As you can tell, it's dark behind me. We have reached darkness. I'm still not done with the body. I think we're on decreased round. So we just finished. We're halfway back there. So I'm going to do the body and probably do a few other if I have it in me, and also if I have good eyesight. But right now, my attention span is not there and I am struggling. So I'm getting fresh air and taking Fuzzy out for a walk because he deserves it and he was telling me that he needs to go. So that's what we're doing now.
Okay, day 2. It's day 2. We have the body finally done. We also have the nose and the head done. Now, let's go ahead and see the instructions. Well, I guess the pattern to see what's next. Now we need to make 2 ears and we need to make them in 2 different colors. We need to make one in white and one in CB, which is aka brown. And it looks like I'll go ahead and start with the white. Let's go ahead. I did put the head and nose together so I know that this is that, because the body and the head look very, very, very similar, and I needed something to kind of differentiate the two. And since the nose needs to go part of the head, I decided to put the nose and head together since it made sense in my mind. So that's what I did. So let's go ahead and put that aside. I'm gonna go ahead and put the instructions there. Let's put this here. Let's get the hair up, because we do not want our hair caught in our work. Let's get the glasses out. It is such a beautiful day here in Florida, so it is absolutely fantastic. I hope you guys have been enjoying this little craft with me. And, let's do a craft kit together and, progressing this Amigurumi skill. So, skill building, basically. And if you guys are following along with your own craft kit of the dog, that's even better. That's fun. We can grow together. So, like I said, you could always find this. Hopefully you can still find it at Hobby Lobby or even online. It's, where's the box? It's from Needle Creation. So that is the box. And we are doing the dog, so.
Hi, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but this is Editor Mimi here, and I just looked up to see if Hobby Lobby still have these craft kits, and they do. And they've actually lowered the prices down from $8.99 to $5.99 because a lot of people were very disappointed in them, like myself. So if you are a beginner, I don't recommend these craft kits, but if you have experience with crocheting and amigurumi, go ahead, and if you feel like you want to try these out, go ahead, feel free. I mean, the worst case is you're just going to experience the same things that me and a lot of other people have, but at the same time, it's helping me work with yarn that I don't like and helping me be better as in a skill sense, because you're not always going to find the perfect yarn all the time. So this is trial and error, so it's up to you. Alrighty, back to the show.
hopefully you guys want to get your own and even rewrite the video. That'd be fun and we can do it together. So alrighty, so we need ears. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the white, and we need to, I'm gonna make a magic circle because this whole chain 2 and going into the circle thing has not been working out with me lately with this string. So am I doing it wrong? Possibly that could be the case, because when I was doing hooks it was working out for me, but for some reason this yarn keeps getting, it wants to snag and it wants to knot, and we don't want that. We do not want a knotty string. And you know what, I'm at this point, like, I'm over being perfectionist at this point. I'm trying to be the perfectionist I'm not. Well, I am a perfectionist. I struggle with that. I don't know if most of you guys would agree, but I feel like a lot of crafters and artists in general tend to have a perfectionist head. Most of them. Not all of them, but most of them. Alright, so we got 2. But, this yarn is just not favorable, but we do have the backup yarn just in case we do end up running out of this yarn, because we need 1 ear out of the white. The tail is made with both brown and white. Hands is both brown and white, and the same with the legs. Scarf is just a really pretty teal blue color, so. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and alright. Let's go ahead and do this off camera and to save time, and I'll meet back with you when this ear is done. Alrighty, 1 ear done. Okay, second one done. Now, 2, we got the 2 ears done. We have the white, and we also have the brown. So we have the tails for the end. It looks like next is going to be that one spot, and it looks like we have to use the brown still. So let's go ahead and get the spot going, and I'll see you after that. Orbit done. Alrighty, we're getting closer to the end, guys, at least for making these things. Now, step 6, tail. Onto the tail.
Here comes that better view of everything so far we've made, other than the head and body and the nose. But this is everything so far we've made in the second day. Woohoo!
It's the 3rd day in from this project. I'm starving. I want something to eat. Not only that, I have no concentration, and it's a beautiful day, and I want to go outside and enjoy it. But I'm trying to get this done. What do I do? Do I work on the project today, or do I hold day? I don't know. I decided, since I have to pass time anyway, let's go ahead and start making the legs. I tried to do it the pattern way. Do I ever learn? I should learn by now. Don't do the pattern way if you know you're going to mess up that start. It's fine. Whatever. Can I? It's just, why is this pattern not working out? Is it the string? I feel like it's the yarn. Like, this is why I want a day off today, just from this yarn in general. This is why the project has been so long, is because this yarn is so cheap. I'm done complaining. Let me do this off. we're on the 4th day. I have good news. We have everything made. Now, this is where, if you're good at sewing, not so hard. If you're not good at sewing, this is where a little bit of a harder part comes in. Now that we have everything made, we need to assemble everything. So, not Avengers assemble. Pieces of body parts assemble? Alrighty, there we go. Everything. So we have arms, 2 arms, the spot for the eye, the ears, 2 legs, and a tail. Now, with the tail I did mess up with the tail. I accidentally missed one more row, so this should have been at least one more row bigger. I was not paying attention when I ended it. I, thought I was done, but I wasn't, so that's my bad. Now, did I have enough yarn in the end, just in case I had any mistakes? Actually, yes. I had all this yarn right here. Now, I think if I made a mistake with the blue, I don't think I would have been able to redo, but at least that's made. For the brown, this is what I have left, and for the white, this is what I have left. So, and as you could tell, the white is what you needed the most, so that's why they gave us so much white. But yeah, let's go ahead and assemble everything together and make this puppy dog for Hook. Alrighty, let's go ahead and open up the bag. We will need everything inside this bag, which is the tapestry needle, the little nose, along with its backing. Let's go ahead and get that big backing so we know it goes with it. Along with 2 of the eyes, and also 2 of the backings for the eyes, which are smaller. So there's definitely going to be no confusion when we're done with that. So, okay. 2 of the eyes, and 2 of the backing. Well, 2 of the backing. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and set those aside really quick so they're not really in our way. I'm going to put those yarns in there. So I have the eye set. We also have the fillers as well, because we will need that to fill things up. Let's put the tapestry needle away because we will not be using that. I do want to get pins to place things in. Now, it doesn't come with pins. I do have pins of my own that I bought for this type of thing. So give me a moment. Alright, got the pins. Alright, we're all ready. Let's go ahead and get this all in. Now, you're not going to be seeing a lot of the portions of me assembling it because it's probably going to be taking a while, and I don't have that much room on my phone to be videotaping, so yeah. Until we progress into better technology on my end, it'll be a little bit on the somewhat shorter side. I know this is not a short video, but I gotta work with what I got. Alrighty, see you then. I need to read the instructions for you to assemble this really quick. Using the photo as a guide, in front of head facing you, count from the top, beginning of the head down to round 6. Align top edge of the orbit spot on round 6 and attach the head by punching the plastic eye through the center of the orbit to hold in place. Come here. Does that look like it's in the center? That's the center. That is not the center. That's the center. And they want me to go with this? I listened to the instructions. Okay. Stitch around outer edge of the orbit to secure. Okay. The eye should line between round 10 and 11. Actually, round 12 and 11. Count over 8 stitches from the right edge of the orbit, and punch second eye in place. Punch plastic nose in piece as shown, and stuff. Stuff and sew in place between eyes, having lower edge of the nose even with the lower edge of the head, which I did.
Stuff the body, legs, and arms and tail. Using the yarn tail, sew pieces in place, weave in ends, and wrap the scarf around the neck and tie. Well, I got to placing the orbit, placing the eyes, getting the nose in, somewhat following this, and also mixing it along. Now, when it came to the nose, I don't know who made this pattern, but when it came to the nose, it was way too wide. I had to somewhat do some type of sewing thing, like to kind of get it so you could stuff it and put it on. And I still need to stuff the head. I'm just saying this now. It looks very uneven. But, I mean, let's stuff the head. We're just gonna stuff the head. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Move that out of the way. We have our, fluffs. It's best to... this poor dog. This poor dog. Well, let's see if we can save you, buddy. And, like I said earlier, this pattern, not a big fan of it. Not a big fan. At least with the nose part. Maybe with the head, too. I wasn't really too happy with how the head came out. Head reminds me more of, like, that rice ball type of... It's some type of steam... I don't know what they're called. Insert photo of what I'm thinking, please. And thank you, Editor Mimi. That thing. That's what it reminded me of. Because it has this. Tell me that does not look like a steam ball or whatever that is called. So, well, let's go ahead and, stuff him up. Stuff this poor pup up. Oh, I also forgot to show you guys the head, the body, and also the scarf because I meant to show you guys that earlier. I did do that, obviously, as you guys know, earlier. Why do I hear a helicopter? Hello? Government? I swear I'm innocent. I think I had some type of helicopter go above my house. Huh. Okay. Hopefully things are okay. Should I be concerned? A little bit, maybe. Well, I mean, I am kind of in the middle of the way of McDill. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. I'll let you know how the steam bun comes. Remember, I followed instructions. The instructions told me to follow this as well. I mean, is it perfect? No. Is it bad? A little bit. Does it look like it? A little bit, but it looks like it's definitely had some bumps and bruises. Your name is supposed to be Carl. I kind of want to call you Bruno because I don't want to speak about you. I think this might be the worst I've ever done. This is going into the shame category. Needle creation, I am still not impressed. I am not excited for this cat. This is gonna be a nightmare. Oh my god. Alrighty, so review on Senor Carl, aka Bruno, because we don't talk about Bruno until now. Okay, so the nose. Let's start off with the nose. I listened to the instructions. I did exactly what they wanted. I think there could be some improvement. Okay. Legs and arms. I followed the instructions. Now, I will blame this hook. I am not a fan of the hook because plastic for one, and two, the neck is skinny. I like me some square hooks so you have a consistent stitch and good tension along the way. So, the feet and the hands are definitely uneven. The ears, I'm okay with the ears. The ears are okay. The orbit is fine. The scarf, yeah, I'm cool actually with the spiral. It looks like it's like going into the wind. Is there a wind? No. We're gonna pretend that there's a wind though. You are the most derpiest thing I have ever made. I am so happy I did not start with you. Because I think if I started off with this, I think I would probably get discouraged. Now, is it cute? Not really. Maybe in a derpy way. To the side it's cute. Maybe this side? No, this side. This is his good side, okay? We're gonna keep it on this good side. This is the good side of Carl/Bruno. I don't want to make this alive. Hook, I'm sorry. We're going to have to make you a new friend. You still have your frog. This is going to be an imaginary friend for you because we're not going to be talking about Bruno. Alrighty. Now, guys, we have one more of those needle creations, and that's a cat. And we also have a sloth, which is from another company. I don't know what that company is. And not only that, we still have 3 books. So, hold on. Alrighty, so let me just recap you guys really quick of what we have left when it comes to kits at least. For kits, we have 2 kits left for crocheting at least. We have the kitty kit. Am I excited to do her? Absolutely not. I am terrified to do her. And then we also have the sloth. And this is from Leisure Arts. Am I excited? This one looks a little bit better. But I haven't worked with this yarn. Oh god, their yarn looks, I'm looking inside. This is all gonna be terrifying. I'm terrified to do this one as well. Alrighty, and then not only do I have those 2 kits that I'm going to be putting myself through, we have 1 book of Amigurumi. We have a 2nd book of Amigurumi, of all patterns. These are patterns, people. We have a 3rd book of Amigurumi. And yes, Pokemon, all Pokemon. And last but not least, we have a 4th book because we have the 2nd edition for this one. Because I do love Pokemon, and yes, I do want to make Pokemon. So this is going to be in the progress of the Amigurumi Chronicles. I think that's what it's going to be called, the Amigurumi Chronicles. Alrighty, and not only that, we have the Amigurumi Chronicles going on. We also have somewhat of craft kits that we're going through as well. And will I be trying to find more craft kits, especially with Amigurumi? Yeah, I think they're kind of fun. We kind of get to see how good the yarn is, how good the patterns that they write is. This one, I'm gonna give it a D. I give it a D. You get a D. Like, I am not happy with how the dog came out. I'm a perfectionist. I'm very much a perfectionist, and this is atrocious. But I did not give up. I kept going through, and we're gonna still continue on because this is a journey. This is a journey of growth. This is a journey of learning and captivating skills. And this is something that I need to learn to get better with. Do I want to become better with this? Of course I do. So, until next time, let me know which one I should be doing for the craft kit. Should I do the sloth next, or should I go ahead and do the final needle creation, which is the kitty? Let me know what you think the dog should be named. And also, what's the frog? What are we naming the frog here? Because this is Hook, and he's not giving me a name. So Hook, you are useless right now. You are useless at the moment. Well, thank you for listening to that rant. Remember to smile, everyone. Until next time on these videos. I'll be posting every Saturday, so I'll be having some type of video for YouTube on Saturday, and then I'll see you then. Till next Saturday, everyone. Stay amazing. Remember to grow and don't give up. Just don't give up. Toodles.
Thank you so much, everyone. If you made it till the end, you were amazing. Alrighty, don't forget to like and subscribe. Toodles!